Hello everyone. As stated earlier in our today's class, let's solve few MCQs on negotiable instruments and promissory note. Okay, as all of us are aware that your examination will be in MCQ pattern, so it's very necessary for us to solve few MCQs on the concepts given. And in order to solve MCQs, a small tip from my side to you people, that is, in order to solve MCQ, you must understand the concept, because if you cannot understand the concept you cannot solve the MCQs. Okay, and don't think that you will go directly to the examination or without studying, and you will simply tick the answers and come, that is 10, 20, 30, 40. It's not gonna work. Okay, so if you want to score well, please try to understand the concept. And one more thing, don't even ignore a single line. Okay, when it was descriptive, you would ignore simple points and all. Okay, but here it's not like that. You cannot ignore even a small silly point, because from that silly or a simple point also you can expect the question. Okay, so kindly be serious about the concepts and all, and once if you understand the concept you can easily solve the MCQ. Okay, so about the notes, whatever the MCQ I am dealing in the classes from today, okay, there is no need for you all to write the options. Okay, you can simply write the right answers. If you want to write the options, it's left unto you. Okay, but this must be in your notes. Okay, either the question and the right answer, or if you want you can write along with the options also. Okay, so without much delay, let's begin the first question. The Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 came into force on. Okay, so here they have asked, when did the negotiable instrument came into force? Okay, so it came into force on 1st March 1882. Okay, so C will be the right answer over here. Okay, so Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, it was passed. Okay, but it came into force in 1st March 1882. Next, which of these is not a negotiable instrument as per Negotiable Instrument Act? Okay, so as per Negotiable Instrument Act, I have told you how many negotiable instruments are there. Three negotiable instruments are there. Okay, which are they? I had given you the short form also: P, B, and C. Okay, promissory note, bill of exchange, and check. Okay, so just check over here. Bill of exchange, yes, it is a negotiable instrument. Bearer check, yes, it is a negotiable instrument. So here they have given you two instruments which are not negotiable instrument. Okay, this is just for your understanding purpose I have taken this particular example. Okay, so here two answers will be wrong. That is, your delivery note, it is not a negotiable instrument as per the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, and even your D. Okay, so these both are not negotiable instrument. Okay, so bill of exchange and your bearer check, and if they had asked you the option as promissory note, even that would be a negotiable instrument. Since they have asked which is not a negotiable instrument, so option B and D is the right answer. Next one, Negotiable Instrument Act is applicable to. Okay, so Negotiable Instrument Act, it is of which year? It is 1881. Okay, that is before independence. Okay, so since it is before independence, it is applicable to whole India. Okay, so here they have given the options to confuse you, because there are some other acts. Okay, so Sale of Goods Act, maybe Contract Act, these are applicable to India, but except Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so in order to confuse you people, they have given the option whole India except Jammu and Kashmir state, whole India except Jammu and Kashmir city. Okay, so don't get confused. Negotiable Instrument Acts, here you remember this year 1881, it is before independence, that's why it is applicable to entire India. So option A will be the right answer. Then, a negotiable instrument that is payable to order can be transferred by. Okay, so here I have told you negotiable instruments can be transferred n number of times, that is infinite transfer. Okay, up to the date of its maturity you can transfer to any number of people. Okay, so your transfer means what? Suppose there are two person A and B. Okay, A and B, if A wants to give it to B, okay, if it is mentioned, okay, so transfer can be done either to the order or to the bearer. okay, order or to the bearer. So who is the bearer? Bearer is the one who is holding the instrument, okay. Suppose if it is mentioned pay to the bearer, at that time it can be transferred only by simple delivery, that is just by, suppose if it was a bearer instrument, A can simply give it to B without signing on the back of instrument, okay. But here they have asked what? Payable to the order, okay. Payable to whom? Payable to the order. Order means what? A specific person's name is given. When specific person's name is given or specific third party's direction is given to the drawer, at that time it must be transferred or it must be negotiated by endorsement and delivery, okay. Endorsement means what? Signing back on the back of the instrument, okay. Signing back of the instrument, that is called as endorsement. Delivery means giving the instrument, okay. Suppose if this promissory note, okay, or any bill of exchange or check, if it is given pay the order, okay, suppose if it is mentioned pay the order, at that time this particular negotiable instrument can be transferred by what? Endorsement. Endorsement means what? Signing and delivery. You have to sign and then you have to deliver, okay. Next one, which of the following is not applicable to negotiable instruments, okay. So in the features we have studied this. So it must be in writing, yes. Negotiable instruments, it must be in writing. Orally you cannot give any negotiable instrument. Then it must be transferred, yes, of course, because negotiable means transferable, that's why it must be transferred. Then it must be registered, okay. So just recall your memory, did you study anywhere it must be registered? No, okay. So this option will be wrong over here. Then it must be signed, okay. Yes, we know that who must sign it? The drawer or the maker has to sign it, okay. So here which will be the wrong one? It must not be registered, okay. Registered word was not mentioned anywhere. So here your answer C will be the right answer, okay. Just to see the question carefully, not applicable is asked, okay. So it must be registered, it is not applicable, okay. It must be in writing, transferable, sign, these are right. C is wrong, so C is the right answer for question number 5. Then dash is not a negotiable instrument as per custom and usage, okay. So negotiable instrument, in the types we have learnt that it can be divided into two parts. One is under statute, okay. Statute means what? Under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. And another one was by usage, okay. Usage or custom. So under usage or custom, which one is not a negotiable instrument, they have asked you. So delivery note, yes, it comes under custom and usage. Railway receipt, yes, it comes under custom and usage. Check, no, it does not come, okay. Check is a part of your statute, okay. That is, it comes under your Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, okay. So then government promissory note, see, don't get confused. Promissory note is different from government promissory note, okay. So they have given this purposefully to confuse you, don't get confused, okay. So here government promissory note, it is also as per usage and custom, okay. So here which will be the right answer? Option C, check is the right answer, okay. So check is not a negotiable instrument as per custom and usage. Rest all the three are negotiable instrument as per custom and usage, okay. Is that clear? Okay. In a promissory note, the amount of money payable, okay. So in the features of promissory note also we have studied this feature, okay. It was a small point. Now let's see what are the options given over here. Must be certain, then may be certain or uncertain, is usually certain, none of the above, okay. So here it may be any negotiable instrument, okay. So it might be a promissory note, bill of exchange or check. The amount must be certain, okay. So here it should be certain is not given, it must be certain, okay. Maybe certain or uncertain, these are wrong, okay, or none of the above, it is also wrong, okay. So it must be certain. Please remember, it might be any of this, okay, any of these three. The amount must be certain, that is, amount must be clearly stated, okay. It must be clearly stated in the negotiable instruments, okay. So exact amount should be written on the negotiable instrument. So here the answer will be option number A. So the in a promissory note, the amount of money payable must be certain. Then person named in the instrument to whom money is directed to be paid. Okay, so here the name is given, name, the person named in the instrument for what, to whom money is to be paid. Okay, so money is to be paid means what, the one who is the receiver over here. Okay, you have to find out who is the receiver in the given options. Okay, coming to the options, drawer. Okay, drawer is not the receiver, drawer is the maker. Okay, acceptor is also not the receiver, so maker is also not the receiver, payee is the receiver. Okay, so here the answer, right answer will be option number D. Okay, so person named in the instrument to whom money is directed to be paid is whom, payee. Okay, suppose if it was given over here promisee, okay, promisee, at that time promisee also would be the right answer. Okay, I hope this is clear. Next one, A signs the instrument in the following manner. State the instrument which cannot be considered as promissory note. Okay, so few statements are given over here. As per the act, there are some statements which can be used to write a promissory note, so you have to tell which one is wrong over here. Okay, so which of the following statements cannot be written in a promissory note. Okay, so first one, I promise to pay B or order in rupees 500. Okay, yes, this is right, because here the A is promising B to or order, okay, or to any person whom B is directing how much, rupees 500. It is the right option. Then I acknowledge myself to be indebted to B for rupees 1000 to be paid on demand for value received. Yes, this is also right. Okay, because there is no condition laid over here, it is clearly stated that it will be paid on demand for value received. Okay, then next one, I promise to pay B rupees 10,000 after 3 months. Yes, it is also a promise made, because it is clearly stated that he is going to pay after 3 months, and what is the amount, 10,000. Okay, it is right. Then coming to option number D, I promise to pay B in rupees 500 7 days after my marriage with C. Okay, so here what happens, there is a condition laid. Okay, so here promise word is there. Okay, I agree with that, but here along with the word promise, what is mentioned, 7 days after my marriage with C. So this will become what, it is a condition laid. Okay, who is laying a condition over here, A is laying a condition, okay, that I will pay B, but 7 days after my marriage with C. Okay, so here it is a condition. So as per the act, your negotiable instruments are unconditional. Okay, so since here there is a conditions, you cannot write such type of statement in a promissory note. Okay, so here your D is wrong, that's why here as per the question asked, D will be the right answer. Okay, next one, an instrument containing a promise to dash is valid promissory note. Okay, so you have to tell among the given options which one is valid. Okay, pay rupees 10 lakh, deliver certain goods, pay rupees 10 lakh and deliver certain goods, both A and C. Okay, see, if you haven't watched the previous video, kindly watch it. Okay, if you won't watch and directly if you are watching the MCQ, you cannot understand. Okay, so here also I'm trying to give you the right explanation with the link to the previous class. Okay, but if you want to understand in detail, kindly go to the previous class. Okay, so here promissory note, okay, valid one they are asking. So in the features of promissory note, there was a point, what, amount must be in certain, and whatever the amount included, it should be money only. Okay, it should be money only or rupees only. Okay, so here let's check out the options. Pay rupees 10 lakh, yes, it is in terms of money only. Okay, so this will be right. Deliver certain goods, okay, see, once when you see goods, it will be the wrong answer. Okay, so your any promissory note, any negotiable instrument from your P, B and C, it must be in terms of money only. Okay, it will not be in goods and all, so that delivery of goods, it won't happen over here. Okay, it is only related to money. Have you seen any check written, pay goods worth rupees 5,000 to somebody? It is not right. Okay, and even it is not there. So here a valid one is what, you have to pay money only. Okay, so money is main over here. pay rupees 10 lakh, it is right. Since goods is given over here, deliver certain goods, it is wrong. Here what, again you can see the thing, deliver certain goods, again it is wrong. Then here you may tell me, okay, pay 10 lakh is there, pay 10 lakh is right, but along with that what is given, deliver certain goods. So that's why option C is wrong. So both A and C, see, in order to confuse you people, they have given both A and C. Okay, so please don't get confused, it is also wrong. Okay, it should be in money only. So pay 10 lakh rupees is the right answer. So option A is the right answer. Then, which section of Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 deals with promissory note? Okay, so promissory note, this is simple. I'm teaching you from the first class itself, PBC. Okay, section simple. Section number 4, section number 5, section number 6. Okay, just find out where is section number 4. Okay, yes, section number 4 deals with promissory note. Option A will be the right answer. Okay, please remember section 4, section 5 and section 6. Simple. Next one, the undertaking contained in a promissory note to pay a certain sum of money, okay, is first one conditional, unconditional, maybe conditional or unconditional depending upon the circumstances, none of the above. Okay, suppose if you don't study and go to the examination, you will see your option C. Okay, and maybe you will find, yes, maybe it is maybe conditional or unconditional depending upon the circumstances. You will definitely tick C and come. Okay, that's not the right answer. Okay, so here, any, suppose if you find here pay any certain sum of money, it must be what, unconditional. Okay, if you find the word conditional, it's wrong. Here also you are finding the word conditional, it's wrong. Okay, so any negotiable instrument, it must be unconditional. Okay, no conditions must be mentioned or no conditions must be added to the statement. Okay, so it must be clear and it must be unconditional. Next, a bearer instrument is negotiated by. Okay, so that time we had seen order instrument, now it is bearer instrument. Bearer means what, bearer is the person who is holding the instrument. Okay, so a bearer instrument, suppose if it is written, pay the bearer rupees 10,000, in a check they have mentioned pay the bearer rupees 10,000. Okay, now suppose if the check belongs to me and maybe I have lost the check and you have got it. Okay, say A has got that particular check. Okay, now since it was a bearer check, if A goes to the bank and gives the check to the cashier, the cashier has to pay the amount to A even though he is not the right owner. Okay, actually the check was belonging to me, but A got it, so if A is going to present, the banker has to make the payment. Okay, so that is your bearer instrument. So bearer instrument, what, it is negotiated or transferred by delivery only. Okay, so delivery and endorsement, it is for order instrument, so it's wrong over here. Endorsement means what, signing on the back, stamping and attestation, it's also wrong. Okay, so bearer, just by giving the instrument to somebody else, he will become the owner. Okay, that if it was a negotiated one, at that time it must be transferred. Sorry, if it was a endorsed, that if it had a signature on its back, then it must be by delivery and endorsement. Okay, so this much is sufficient for the day. I hope these things are clear. If you are not getting the things, then you are free to ask me. Okay, so thank you, have a nice day. Kindly practice a lot of MCQs. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.